Many years ago, truck pulling electrical wires in crawl spaces where, people had like 13 cats and 14 litter boxes. And I could pretty much tell you the species of a cat by climbing in a crawl space. I know what every type of insulation feels like in my back. I know blown in fiberglass, the paper stuff. I know how it all feels because I've climbed in attics, climbed in crawl spaces, picked acts for wiring, swimming pools and stuff. I get it. Someone said to me, Mike, I was trying to go to $1 million. I couldn't get there. We did 600, 700, 800,000. We never broke $1 million for over a decade. Someone said to me, he goes, Mike, you cannot do $1 million business with $100,000 mind. I was like, oh, that's interesting. He said, no, let me say it again. You'll never do a $5 million business with a $1 million mind. And then it started to click and click big. So I started to move and started to make progress and life started to improve. And then that mentor again came to me, goes, yeah, okay, so you're changing your mind, but you're not changing your identity. You're thinking different. You're not becoming different. Let me say it again, everybody. You're thinking different. You're not becoming different. And I went, oh, man. So to get different, I need to become different. How do I do that? He said, well, you got to invest in this. You got to change this. You got to think. Let me just give it to you. You don't have to invest in nothing right now. I'm going to give it to you right here. This is a bonus strategy. Ready? Let's do it. Our identity is the sum of values, beliefs, and experiences in a moment of time. Our identity can shift. Do you have the identity of someone who is busy and overwhelmed, or do you have the identity of someone who is a master of time and focus and can easily achieve more than others? Now, my identity, and I kind of giggle, so I hope you're not offended by my giggle here. People go, oh, nobody wants to work, and it's hard to find people. Okay, and what's different than the last 3 decades that I've been in business? Everybody's been saying that. And then when I started to grow a company, a service company, which is, a long time ago when I started it, we had two employees, me and my partner, and 2 helpers, and we needed people. Someone said to me, so why can't you find any? I said, there's no good ones. They all steal. They're all on drugs. They all try to rip you off. If you can relate to this, type in relate on somehow here. And he says, well, you've been telling yourself that so long, you can't even see a new truth. You've been telling yourself that so long, you can't even see a new truth. He says, how about this? Why don't you tell yourself this just for today? And then if it doesn't work, call me up, he says, and tell me it's stupid, it doesn't work. He says, tell yourself this. There's amazing people everywhere, and now I start to see them. There's amazing people everywhere, and now I start to see them. No, and any of you, I might curse a little bit. Do me a favor. If it offends you, just pray for me later. I am so good about myself. If you don't like the curse word, then just change the word for yourself. So no shit in here. 4 hours later, phone rings. Hey, this is so-and-so. Are you hiring? And I go, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? The guy calls me the next day. He was coaching me on this. He said, so how many people called? I said, 1. He said, what'd you do? I said, he was amazing. I hired him. How do you go from 4 employees to 200 in less than a decade? You think different. There's no lack of population on the world. See, people crave people who have a powerful identity. Your identity changes your relationship. It changes your health. Let's go through it. Step number 1, evaluate where you're at. Really true. Like just get real and raw with it. Like, I don't like it. I don't like where I'm at. Number 2, be willing to shift and change. Now, shifting and changing is a little more because you got to be willing to remove past guilt, traumas, and programming along with shames, right? Because if you're in a state of feeling defeated and feeling bad and oh, I have so much guilt because I didn't do this and I didn't take the opportunity, very tough to change your identity through guilt. See, some people have forced identity change. You crash in a car, you lose your legs, your identity has changed, right? Some people, they go to war, they come back, identity changes, sometimes beneficial, sometimes not beneficial, right? You get beat up, you get bullied. One person's identity, me, I got beat up when I was 15 by 5 gang people. I had a choice in that moment. Black eye, busted up. They held me against the wall. The decision I made after that was my identity would be someone who that never happens to again, ever in life. And I've never stopped martial arts in 37 years because in my mind, I know it's my identity. Now we got to get ready here to build a new identity, to build a new you, a stronger you, a more focused you. So step number 4, once we build this new identity, we have to be willing to step in it. Like if you're really going to plan your night, your day the night before, that's your identity. That's who you are. Somebody's like, hey man, can we chat? You're like, not till after I plan my next day. My business partner that I was business partners, I still own buildings with him, Rob. I sold companies with him. He'll tell you, even when we were out of town, doesn't matter if we were in Vegas or somewhere, at nighttime when we got back, he'd say, what are you doing? Planning my next day. He's like, we're out of town. We got to go to a seminar tomorrow. I'm like, I'm planning my next day. It's a non-negotiable for success. Now, step number 5, be consistent in your identity until number 6, your new identity serves you until it doesn't serve you. Then it becomes your old identity and you change it. You repeat the process and change again. Who's understanding how important identity is? Type in identity. If you now, maybe, did it click for any of you? Did you go, holy shit, if I just flip my identity? Now, it's not a matter of just going, oh, I feel like I suck and now I'm incredible. It's not like suck less, do more type thing. Like it's a process. We got to remove resistance, got to remove shame, got to remove guilt. We got to show you how powerful you are again. We got to reprogramming the thinking. So your mind is aligned with your body. When your mind aligns with your body, I'm going to tell you, I'm a believer in this. Sickness goes away. Aches and pains go away. Power in your body settles in. Your spirit expands. Your ability to focus expands. In this state that I'm talking to you about, with an identity that you build, almost like Iron Man, tell me what's possible. What's possible for you in the chat bar when you do this? Oh, it's possible. Why? Because I did it myself. I know. I was an electrician. Grew a big company. Grew a big coaching company. Now I have other companies. I don't just have Food Dog Group where we're changing the world. I have an equity company where we take equity in companies and help them. Why? Because I know there's never a day. I just did 5 days of training, 15 hours a day. Myself and Aaron and some of my other team, we went away for 5 days and spent 5 days training. Because expansion and growth is not a want, it's a need. Write that down, everybody. Expansion and growth, it's not a want, it's a need in today's world. Don't worry about the AI and what they're telling you. Worry about that it will evolve past you faster than you because you'll be left behind. All right, so let's do this. What if you could create a powerful new identity that will serve you to the next level and then discover how to step into your new identity to unleash yourself to achieve more freedom and a greater legacy than ever before? Who wants that? Tell me boom in the chat bar. Now, did I earn the right? Only if I earn the right. If I didn't, don't listen to me. Did I earn the right to at least share what I got coming up? I'm not done teaching, just so you know. I got more teaching to do. But I know some of you, you might have to go. Did I earn the right? If I did, I'm going to do it. Let me talk to you. And there's no pushiness here. If this is a fit for you, I'm a fit for you, and your next level life that you desire is waiting for you, well, then let me talk about a couple minutes, and then I'm going to give you a couple more strategies for tonight. We have a training coming up. It's called Change the Channel. It's March 18th and 19th in New Jersey. It is going to be the greatest personal growth training hands down, that you'll ever attend in 2 days. How do I know? Well, look, and anybody that's on here that's in my world in any shape or form, you've attended a training, can you type in the chat bar what the trainings are like? Can you tell them? Because look, I could say everything, but they'll listen to you. Now, here's the deal. Change the channel here. Change the channel is we're going to be inspired by experts who have achieved success. And wait till you see the experts that are coming. I know you took a little snapshot. I'm going to explain it to you. Discover how to overcome your old programming and stories. In 2 days, whoosh, switch it. We are going to, this is not a motivational thing. Transformational. Motivational, go turn on the music, go dance in your living room. I'm not the motivational guy. We're not going to clap and kiss each other for 2 days. I'm the guy that's going to call it out on the mat and say, okay, are we ready? Are we ready to do this? Because 3 decades went by, but you have many decades to go. Now, we'll find out how to change the channel, which is how do we change our thinking, our beliefs, our systems, our patterns, our habits, our behaviors. Oh man, you guys got me so excited. You got me really excited. Okay, we'll create a powerful new identity that serves the next level, and we'll lead with a step-by-step transformational blueprint. The one thing that bothered me so much about trainings, you go there, they give you a bunch of stuff. Monday comes, you don't know what the hell to do. If you can relate, type in relate. Can you relate to that? Now, we'll connect and collaborate with other growth-minded people in a journey. Now, here's the thing. This building, this is a picture of the building right here. This is the actual room we'll be in. There's only 300 seats. That's it, everybody. There's only 300. We can't go in the halls. We can't go in other rooms. We can't put up tents. There's only 300 seats. And a lot of those seats are gone already. So I'm being aware. I'm being transparent with you. Now, here's what we're going to go through. And I'm not going to read all this because I still got more to teach you guys. And I don't want to keep you all night long, but I'm not willing to shortcut you either. Okay. So one, we'll do the magnifying glass method. And this is where we're going to peel back the curtain to your hidden stories and beliefs and habits that have been holding you back. Who is like knows we better pull back the curtain a little bit? Type in pull back the curtain, right? We're going to pull back the curtain. We'll then work on the resistance eliminator system, okay? This system is where we're going to go inside our minds and our body and our thinking and eliminate what no longer serves us. You're dealing with all this pressure, stress, anxiety, and frustration and anger and hate. Man, it's called the resistance eliminator system for a reason. We're going to have the vision creation process where we're going to challenge you to create bigger, to create different, to no longer play just a little game, but maybe changing a world game, maybe a legacy game. We have the identity makeover accelerator where now we're going to start to put that whole identity into reality. We're going to create it and we're going to start to move and function in it. We'll have the transformation blueprint because fail to plan, plan to fail. I got to make sure you leave with a plan, and you will leave with a plan. And then we have the mind power super fuel. And this is your friends and family will be shocked at the transformation. We now will supercharge you when you go out that door. I don't care where will you be coming from to attend in March? Will you be coming from Florida, California? Type in where you're coming from. Type in the chat bar. You won't even need a plane to go back. You'll literally run out the door. You'll be like, I'll be back. I'm going to run the hell home. We'll have to prepare your family. We're going to have to prepare your family. You should just bring them with you. I'm just telling you right now. Not because I need them there, because you need them there, because you're going to shift that much. All right, look at the lineup. Everybody just rub your hands together just a little bit. Just a little bit. Look at this. Okay? Kevin Harrington, original shark of Shark Tank. Mike McAllowitz. Anybody read Profit First? Type in Profit First. He's brilliant. I've been on his stage. He's been on mine. He's showing up here. Mark Evans, scalable business expert, right? Kevin Axtell, amazing. And then you have us. You have my son, 23, talking about he's a mind power master at helping people break through beliefs. You got Aaron, who's on here, who's going to show you all the things he learned on breaking through the next level. You got my beautiful wife on here. How many of you are going to bring your wife or husband? Type in wife or husband you're bringing. You're going to get to hear me and my wife on what we've done in real time, real action over decades to stay aligned. Here's one of my pet peeves. Can I share my pet peeve? Type in pet peeve. Can I share it? Here's my pet peeve. For decades, I was attending trainings. I had a blast learning marketing, sales. My wife wasn't going to training. She wasn't in the business. And then one day we both had the reality, and it hurt me maybe more than her, because I didn't realize what I was doing. I was growing at all these things. She wasn't, there was nowhere for her to go. There was nowhere for her to expand. It almost cost us our relationship. And I get emotional thinking about that, because what if we never came to that new distinction? So then we built a place, and we've been to trainings, both of us, we go to different ones. We built a place here where a husband and a wife and a couple can come together. They can come together and they can grow together and expand together. And no longer, I mean, what's divorce rate? 60%? Did you fall in love for 60% of love to get destroyed? And then, of course, you get me. And if I'm okay, if I talk to you a little bit in person from stage, where now it's not one of those things I'm on stage and curtain closes, I'm like we're going to bump some elbows together. Is it okay if I'm around you guys? Give me a boom in the chat bars. Is that okay? I hope it's okay. All right. Now, let me talk about the levels, and everybody here is going to want a different level. Just so you know, the Diamond Experience level, not too much left. I'm just being transparent with you guys. It's not one of those things you're going to show up in the whole room is Diamond level. But let me give you some of the highlights here. Some of you, who on here is a VIP buyer? Type in VIP. My wife and I, oh, look at the mug I got. Look. Anybody watch The Office? False. I got the false mug. So my wife and I are VIP buyers. Like when we go to Disney World, we're not the people that wait 4 hours in line for one ride. I'm like, what's the fast pass? And what's the faster pass than the fast pass, right? We don't get on a bus with 80 people sneezing on each other. We're like, what's the private tour? If we can't do the private tours in VIP, we don't do it. I've been that way. She's been that way our whole life. We're like, if we're going to do it, we do it right. But it's okay if you're not there. This level, though, I'll point out some of the highlights. 2 tickets. So you could bring your husband or wife with you, or business partner or somebody. You'll get access to the speakers, area to network. You're going to get a workbook. You're going to get Diamond access, upfront seating. Don't let that scare you. I know I might be a little intimidating here. I got you covered. I got you covered when you're in front. You're going to get lunches, which is going to be cool. You'll also get a quick registration line. So you're going to get in before everyone else. We'll have a little lounge for you guys. We'll have some online training sessions before you attend. You'll get a Diamond dinner. Not everybody gets a dinner. You're going to get a dinner. You'll get early access. You'll meet and greet some of the speakers. You'll also get a copy of our One Life training and our Mind Power training. Now, if you join tonight, we just finished session 3 of Mind Power. If you join tonight, Thursday night starts session 4 of Mind Power. You'll get the replays. You could jump on and get some live. Otherwise, you'll get this replay. Just so you know, Mind Power training was a 10K training, and One Life training was like, I think it was 7,500 for One Life training. You get both of those. They'll change your life forever, stacking it with this. And then you'll have a post optimization training. So even after the training, we're going to get some time together. You will never see a ticket this again. I promise you, anybody in my world, you know that everything we do, it's high value. It's 10 grand, 7 grand, right? But here's what you could do. $34.56 for 2 people to attend. You're saving $14.56. This has to go away. I'm just telling you. Why? Demand, only so many seats. It's got to go away, everybody. You're here. I'm honored you're here. If that's the type of person you are, take the Diamond ticket. We'll put the link in there. Team, put the link. If you want it and you're worried about other people taking it, do it. I hope you guys know, okay? It's 8:21. I sold 2 high 8-figure business the last 5 years. I'm not here to sell you nothing. I'm here because I love people more than sometimes they love themselves. Okay. VIP. Hey, maybe that wasn't a fit for you. Maybe it was a little too much, scares you. It's okay. It's fair. You'll still get an additional ticket for a partner or spouse. You'll get 2 full days of training. You'll get the speaker sessions. You'll get the workbook. You'll get the blueprint. You'll get a VIP access. You'll still be closer. You're not going to be super close, but you'll be closer. You'll get a one of the lunches. You'll get lounge with snacks. You'll get an experience package, and then you will get the One Life training. You won't get Mind Power. You'll get One Life training. We'll give that to you. And then we have a pre-event online session. $864. You're saving $864. It's normally $1,728. I told my team, I know we'll never do it again because, Kevin Harrington is not, you don't have him for $5 come, right? Like, it's a big deal for these guys to come. So if you're going to do this, I'm just telling you, the prices have to increase. You guys know eggs are $10 a carton. What does lunch cost? We got to raise it. So, but for you guys at this training here, we said, if anybody's committed to us, we're committed to you. And the last one, this is just because you need something and you're just in that place. You need a chance. Okay. You'll get the training. You'll get the speakers. You'll get the network. You get the workbook. You'll get a blueprint. You'll get a badge. It's $432. It's saving you $432. Does not include a second person. Here's a summary of it, everybody. And then we'll get back into finishing up the training tonight here, which I'm excited because wait till you see what we have coming up next. Here's the 3 levels. You just go here to sign up. You either 3456, 864, 432. There's the value of it. If you have any questions, let's put the team information. If they have questions, you can reach out to us. If it's all clear and you're tracking, can you type in tracking? Can you type in tracking? And if this is huge value, do you see it as huge value? Type in value if you see it as huge value. You're going to spend 2 days with us, changing the game. You're not leaving without the game changing, I promise you. And the agenda is incredible, incredible. We understand how to serve you because 2 years ago, I was doing 35 3-day event trainings. We got it down scientifically what helps humans shift. Your life will change forever. Okay. Oh, this is what Jason Kirby says. And you can just read it. He's a whole different person now. He's a whole different person now. And he is. I'm super proud of him. All right, let's dig into, we got to go into strategy here. Here's a bonus strategy for you guys. If you're ready for bonus, give me a big boom, everybody. You ready for bonus? Let's do it. Okay, many people end up on the couch at the end of the day because they're worn, right? They're worn out. But the most successful people are still pushing. They are. They choose to have more energy even when everyone else is done for the day. Tell me if this is your reality with people, your family, your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, some of your kids, whatever. Most people are right here, right? They're right here. They're fatigued. They come home. I'm like, what time did you go to work? 8? It's 5 o'clock. You're fatigued at 5? Oh, I did a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking from 8 to 5? No. You haven't optimized your mind. You haven't, remember, the body follows the mind. Write it again. The body follows the mind. If your mind's not optimized, of course you're tired, sitting there eating, chicken wings or something and drooling out your mouth, falling asleep while your wife goes, oh man, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Your wife's chatting with her friends at 9 o'clock at night saying, oh yeah, he fell asleep at 5:30 again. No wonder your wife gets frustrated with you. I'm talking to the guys now because you got no energy. You're fatigued. Your wife's waiting for you to step the hell up already and move forward. And guess what? Energy pushes you above all others. And look, it's possible the wife's falling asleep on the couch too, I guess, right? 14 to 6 hour days and you're done. Yeah, until you optimize your mind. It could be 18, 20. You can sleep 4 hours, maybe even less for periods of time and still going. It's a program game, everybody. It's a program. I know because I did the days. I did the days. I did the hours. I do more hours today than probably most humans on the planet. I'm not bragging to you. I'm just telling you. I just want to show you how to go from here to here. Who knows there's another level of energy superpower? Type in power in the chat bar if you know there's another level of superpower. There is. The minute you decide they're not,